Good day, Vineyard family and friends. I don't know if you've heard the news or not. You may have. But John and Becky Booker, they welcomed their new little baby girl, Miriam Joanna, into the world in the wee hours this morning. And it's paradoxical in a sense that, while they welcome new life, our world right now is just being wreaked with havoc by this coronavirus that's taking place in our world. And in the midst of all of this, a baby is being born, which is amazing. And here we are now into Holy Week, and it's the final week before Jesus faces his accusers and faces the cross and his end of life here on earth. And you can only imagine, can't you, the various emotions the disciples must have been feeling, that of dread, fear, anxiety, and so on, and many emotions. But here's the thing. While it's natural to see Holy Week as Jesus coming to the end of his life, we need to ask the question, but the end for who? For Jesus? Because we know the rest of the story. We know how it goes. And no doubt, Satan probably saw this as a huge victory for him that he was going to score. But the one thing that Jesus knew that his disciples hadn't caught on with is that life does go on. So currently in our world, we read the reports every day of the tragedies we see, the sickness, and even the deaths that are taking place. But in the midst of all of that, babies are being born into our world, and life is going on. And that's the thing. In the midst of tragedy, in the midst of sickness, and even in the midst of death, life does go on. Why? Because death never has the last word. Sickness never has the last word. Life has the final word, and the author of all life is none other than God. And so as we continue our social distancing, look for the life, because life does go on. Bless you guys, and we'll chat with you later.